Hi and welcome to ECCB Connects, a production of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank designed to share with you who we are, what we do, and how we serve you. Which ECCB member country will take home the coveted Gloria Ballantyne Trophy in the 4th ECCB International Netball Series this year? Your guess is just as good as mine. Be sure to catch the action when the games shoot off in Saint Lucia from the 21st to the 28th September. We speak with organizers on the ground to hear how preparations are coming along. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
We have exciting news. ECCB Connects now has a WhatsApp channel. Follow us and stay in the loop with our latest videos, photos, and updates. It's simple. Just search for ECCB Connects in your WhatsApp Updates tab and get connected with all things ECCB. ECCB Connects, who we are, what we do, and how we serve you.
Thanks for staying connected. President of the Caribbean Netball Association, Rufina and First Vice President of the Saint Lucia National Netball Association, Sanya Antoine, have joined us for this conversation about the 4th ECCB International Netball Series, which will shoot off this weekend in Saint Lucia. Ladies, welcome to ECCB Connects.
Thank you very much for having us.
Before we get into preparations on the ground, Rufina, the ECCB has been sponsoring this regional netball tournament since 1991 and started collaborating with the Caribbean Netball Association in 2019 when the tournament transitioned. Tell us about this partnership and what value it has added to the sport of netball.
The ECCB's collaboration with Caribbean Netball in terms of advancing sports, particularly in the OECS and also the wider region as well, because we have countries in the Caribbean who are not part of the OECS community participating as well. What this collaboration has done when we transitioned from the Under-23 to the International Netball Series, and let me take the opportunity again to thank Governor Antoine for his generosity in welcoming the suggestion to transition. All of the countries in the OECS managed to get a world ranking. Initially, it was very difficult for us to get ourselves to play each other because of the cost, particularly of travel, and also because of competition for the small pool of sponsorship that is available to each of us in our respective countries. So the ECCB has guaranteed us an annual, support whereby we can play each other every year in terms of playing the games that are required to maintain a ranking. So we are able to remain on the charts. While the countries are benefiting from the tournament in terms of enhancing their rankings, we also have the benefit to the officials as well. The umpires for one, and also our table officiating persons who are able to learn better how to maneuver the international scoring sheets. The umpires, for instance, right now we have umpires coming in, 3 of them from the UK. One is the supervisor of the umpires and 2 UK-based umpires because of the limited number of qualified umpires in the Caribbean. So there is opportunity at all levels, really and truly.
Sounds great. 7 of the 8 ECCB member countries will be participating with one guest team, the Cayman Islands. Tell us what to expect here.
I think it's very encouraging that we were able to encourage and support almost all, except for St. Kitts, really not being able to make it. Our participating non-OECS countries, the Cayman Islands, and they are actually competing for world ranking, but they will not necessarily be able to win the Gloria Ballantyne Trophy, which is reserved for OECS countries. So we have the Cayman Islands as our participating non-OECS country. We also have on board Anguilla, as I said before, Antigua and Barbuda. We have the Commonwealth of Dominica. We have Grenada. We have Montserrat. We have Saint Lucia and Saint Vincent and the Grenadines. Our defending champions are Grenada.
Great. Miss Antoine, lots of sporting action taking place in Saint Lucia. You've just hosted some CPL matches and now we're getting ready for netball action. Give us a sense of what is taking place on the ground in preparation for this netball tournament.
We do have a local organizing committee in place. They're very busy. They have a lot of stuff to get done, a lot of last-minute preparations in terms of getting the playing ground ready, getting accreditation finalized. Promotion is going on pretty heavily, both online, on the radio. We want to thank the Ministry of Sports. They've come on board to assist us in terms of transportation and stuff like that. So these are the things that we are trying to get just a little stuff finalized this week. Some of our players are very anxious. They're excited. It's been a while since we've had a senior national tournament, hosted a senior national tournament in Saint Lucia. So basically on the ground, everybody's excited and looking forward to this weekend. One of the exciting things that we have to look forward to this year would be Mr. Rez Ferreira coming back. He'll be one of our commentators this year. I think everybody knows him from around the region.
I was in Bastille and saw the bank, and it was a huge building, very impressive, very strong. And I felt that this bank must be more than straight economics in my own mind. And I went to see the governor, and I said, you know, I think the bank could consider having a tie-in with a sporting event of the OECS, you know. It was, to me, a natural match, the ECCB OECS sport. And to be fair and honest, I didn't have a tournament in mind. And at that time, a lot of people were expecting the sports desk only to be male-oriented, you know, football and cricket and table tennis and boxing and volleyball and basketball. The governor was the one who said, well, you know, there are traditional links in the leewards and windwards of netball families, people who have, you know, remained friends years after they played in the windwards and leewards tournament. And he, in fact, suggested netball. I suggested the under-23, and it was a perfect mix. And therefore, it was the best sponsorship that I had achieved at the time. That is good sponsorship. That gives you a chance to run a quality tournament that really meant a lot to the women of the sub-region.
Rez Ferreira is what we would call the institutional memory of the whole process, so to speak. And so he is with us. He's going to be part of the broadcast team as well. So we are happy that we have persons who have been there from before to really continue with us in terms of mentorship, so to speak, and to sustain the process moving forward.
Well, that's interesting that he was there from the beginning and he, you know, has come back, and that's certainly something to look forward to. We want to wish you, the organizers, the players, officials, everyone, a successful ECCB International Netball Series 2024.
Thank you.
And now for this week's financial tip.
Making some investment decisions. Case your way to sound investment. Keep investment simple and safe.
Here's where we ended this episode of ECCB Connects. Thank you for watching. Remember the date, 21st to 28th September, for the 4th ECCB International Netball Series. Stay connected to the ECCB social media platforms to follow the exciting netball action from Saint Lucia. Join us next week for another program as we continue to share with you who we are, what we do, and how we serve you.